Ryan, what are you doing? It's October. Where's the spoopy things? I know! You have no idea how far behind I am. And I will not... Look, my recording times, as you know, with my job, is cut less than in half now. I essentially have a day or 2 days, or nights, I should say, at most, to record and edit things to put it up on the YouTubes. Alright? Being adult consists of either sleeping or working. What can I tell you? And I am not going to clutter myself with a big schedule. I'm going to finish something and then move on to the next. So I'm going to have to push this shit out as hard as I can. Where were we? Please tell me. Please tell me. Oh God, Kenji. Please tell me there's not going to have to be much editing. Kenji, believe it or not, censors himself. So thank you, Kenji, on that one. I'm certainly surprised to see Kenji on the other side. I don't remember the context. What's the context? Oh, that's right. There was a maniac pounding on the door. Though it appears that Kenji is surprised to see me. What the hell are you doing here, man? I live here! Well, I was sleeping. Kenji nods in understanding. Knocked out, I see. I told you to be careful around that Ibarazaki chick, man. This is the sort of thing that happens when you aren't cautious. He makes an attempt to look at the back of my head? Did she hit you or something? Oh, she hit me with something, alright. She hit me with probably, after that last reading segment, the loss of about, 70% what viewers are actually come around this channel. Or was it a drug? It was anal. Stop trying to touch me. What? Kenji produces a flashlight and shines in my eyes. You got a concussion? I wasn't knocked out. You fucking lunatic. Maybe you just don't remember. This conversation isn't going anywhere. Much like my life. No, I just had a tiring morning and fell asleep. Of anal. Whatever, man. This conversation, I'm sure, with my interjection of words, which is probably some people's favorite conversation. If you want to be in denial about this, I guess I can't stop you. But you gotta watch out for that girl, man. She's not safe. Nani? She's not safe to be around! She's one of their most sinister agents! If you're not careful, there's no telling what could happen! I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring again. If they ever decide to remaster this with voice acting, I will do Kenji. I will play Kenji for free! Someone quote me on that. We'll play for free. We'll play him for free. We'll do it for free. She's brought down stronger men than you know. You mean the captain? Of the running team? He's gay! What the fuck are you talking about? She's not an agent of anything, and she didn't knock me out, okay? I also highly doubt she's brought down anyone at all. Kenji looks almost offended. I have no idea why. You don't believe me? That's cold, man. Real cold. I'm just trying to look out for you. That's what friends do, you know. I also demand... Okay, I can't really demand anything. I also humbly ask that if they ever found a way to do a remastered version, we need an actual Kenji bro route. And not the one where we fall off a roof. Yes, I know how it ends. Don told me about it, how it ends. Because he chickened out when he tried to do this game. and chose the path of suicide. We're friends? I had no idea. That's how me and my friends always ended up becoming friends. It's like one day we turned around and was like, when the fuck did we become friends? Then again, I wonder if Kenji knows what being a friend even entails. I feel something like pity for him standing there before me. Maybe he does think he's looking out for me. Maybe if there was a bro row, we wouldn't necessarily get a girl, but we would help Kenji get a girl. Oh my god, that'd be amazing, but I am not the talented writer to bring that forth. I know. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for the warning. I hold out my hand as a sign of peace, but he's blind, so he doesn't see it. Kenji shakes it gingerly, like my hand could possibly be on fire. There's an awkward silence for a few seconds before Kenji remembers that he's still shaking my hand. Anyway, I need a favor. What kind of favor? I'm out of money. No, you aren't. You've got money kept in your desk drawer under the black notebook for emergencies. Nani the fuck? Oh my god, I think we found the one man who could out Pizza the Hut. Did you ransack my room? Did he find out where I put all my weapon stashes? That's not important right now. I don't need money anyway. He adopts a very serious tone. I'm about to undertake a major op. It'll blow the whole conspiracy wide open if I'm right. But it's dangerous. So I need you to do something for me in case I don't come back. Sure, man. Anything. What the fuck is he planning on doing? I really feel like I should probably involve an adult. And not me. If I go missing, wait 3 days, and then mail my journal off to the newspapers. It's hidden in my room under a false bottom in one of my desk drawers. How do I get into your room? I don't have a key. Is it booby-trapped? I feel like it's booby-trapped. Kenji looks at me like I'm crazy. So pick the lock. You know how to do that, right? My lawyer, aka my mom, probably say I shouldn't confirm or deny that I know how to get into secured areas. It's an important skill to learn at a young age. I would like to meet your parents, 'cause... Am I your parents? Wait a minute. I would teach my kids how to... Wait a minute. I probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah, of course I know how. I'll be sure to, do that for you if you go missing. I don't think I want to read Kenji's journal. I'm gonna disagree with you there. I demand to know his journal. Either way, Kenji seems pretty happy that I've agreed to do this thing for him. Great, man. Great. I'll see you around. I've got stuff to do. And he's gone, dashing down the hallway. He made it seem so final. I hope I don't have to carry out his final wishes. Shaking my head, I close my door and walk back to my bed. I guess I should go to class, if only to catch the last half of the day. But I've come this far without going to class today. I'm skipping the rest. And I did want to read more of that Hawking book Muto lent me. I'm sure he'll understand. Hey, Muto, had a rough day of anal. There's a knocking on my door. This time the noise jerks my attention away from my book. An experience not unlike being woken up. What? Who the fuck's there? Me! Aren't you glad? The voice is muffled through the door, but unmistakably Emmy's. How did you get up the stairs? If I had a girlfriend and if she was a cripple, oh god, she better learn to have a sense of humor. I hop up and open the door, smiling broadly. Hey, nice to see you again. Emmy grins back, staring up at me from her wheelchair. Yeah, you have seen me earlier, but the damn elevator wasn't working. How did you get up the stairs? Had to wait. Okay, never mind. Way to take all the fun and mystery out of it. Had to wait for them to fix it. You'd think they'd keep in better order, but no. I chuckle a bit at her vexed expression and invite her in. She wheels in easily and with my help hops up onto the bed. There! Much more comfortable than that stupid chair. A sigh of contentment hangs in the air, and for a minute we both just stare at one another. It's at that point that I notice the circles under Emmy's eyes. They're not that dark, but they definitely weren't there before. Before I can ask about them, Emmy fixes me with a mischievous stare. So, I couldn't help but notice that you weren't at lunch today. In fact, I don't think I saw you at all. What happened? Fell asleep. I actually didn't wake up until lunch, and only then because Kenji woke me up. What had you so tired? Fucking you in the ass. Okay, look, people at home, I already know God has unsubscribed from this channel. And I already had to beat back the feds and everyone else from the police that came knocking on my door from those last few scenes. But that doesn't mean I'm going to, fix up the way I talk. Nor is that going to undo what was already written in this game. Strenuous workout this morning. Slightly uncomfortable, too. Emmy coughs, half laughing, half embarrassed noise. Remind me not to do that again. I'm pretty sure you won't have an option. Wait. No problem. Wasn't exactly great for me either, to be honest. We'll just avoid that hole from now on. Are you, still sore? Emmy stares at me in disbelief. What? It's a legitimate question. Of all the questions I never thought I'd be asked, that's one of them. Alright, so answer it. Well, I never expected to have to ask it, so we're even. Emmy laughs at this. I guess so, huh? Well, you shouldn't be. You'd be amazed at what the butthole can do. Did you know, people at home, bust this out because I'm about to drop some actual facts upon you. Did you know that your butthole can stretch up to 7 inches in every direction you try to stretch it? And did you know that a raccoon can fit inside spaces as close as 4 inches? So if you really believe in yourself hard enough, you can fit like a raccoon and a half up your asshole. If you believe hard enough. And I believe in you. I believe in you, so you put that thing on. Well, since you... I bet you are. Don't actually put a raccoon up your ass. I'm told they can panic. And they'll start to bite. We're never doing that again. No arguments from here. A yawn escapes her and I raise an eyebrow. Tired? Emmy nods sleepily. Haven't slept well. Not sleeping well? I can tell that she didn't mean to tell me this either, because she gives me a little start like she's just been caught lying and hastens to add, it's not a big deal, though. What's the trouble? Emmy shrugs and refuses to elaborate. Stressed over exams. Another shrug, but after a pause, Emmy nods hesitantly. Yeah, I guess. Liar. Actually, that's why I stopped by. She begins to look more and more miserable. Not so you notice, of course, but her eyes are on her lap. She's fidgeting, and her voice is quiet. We, need to stop hanging out so much. Nani? Oh, I guess this is when the actual drama of the plot starts to hit. Emmy takes a deep breath, like she's been practicing this. Because you're too much fun to be... Alright, I'm going to take that line right there, and I'm going to put that in the top 5 list of things no one has ever said to me ever. And meant it! Don't ask what the other 4 are, I will fight you. And I can't concentrate when you're near me. With exams coming up soon, I can't have that distraction. Is it because I remind you of your dad? Is it because your dad had legs? Was it confirmed? I think I said he's dead, right? He's either dead or divorced from the mom. It's one of the two, I think, because he can't be that miserable, right? Right? It's gotta be a dead dad. I'm calling dead dad. Is it a dead dad? I think it's a dead dad. Otherwise, my grades would be pretty lousy, I'm afraid. I could help you study. She smiles at me, clearly unhappy with the situation. I'd love if you could, but we wouldn't actually study, would we? No. I mean, even now, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but I just kind of want to, not converse? Ah. Overwhelmed by my rugged manliness, I understand. That earns me a grin, at least. Emmy shakes her head. Baka, you're full of yourself. Well, I am pretty irresistible. More or less, I guess. So that's the situation, Hisao. I have too much fun around you. If I'm going to go to the exams prepared, I need to be alone. Hey, that's okay. Even though I'm being lied to, I'll just... No. I was going to make a joke. Oh, God. And okay. I'm not even going to give a hint what the joke was. Just know that I would have laughed hysterically at it because I have dark humor. That's it. That's all you're going to get. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I want to say it so bad. You know what? I'm gonna go for it because no one watches these videos no one watches these videos except for the one video of Katawa Shoujo that has, at the time of this recording, 350 views on it and counting. I have because it's the one titled I've Ruined Sex. That one out of everything I've done so far has the most traffic. So beyond that video, no one views this stuff. So here it comes. Okay. Okay, what was it? Okay, hold on. Gotta go back. Hey, that's okay. Turns to the camera. Well, guys, I guess that's it. And then proceeds to fucking Ronnie McNut myself. Yay! Yay! I'm going to hell! And those of you who laughed are going with me. Besides, it's only been a couple of weeks. Oh, and we'll still see each other in the mornings and at lunch. We could just hang out at school, no problem. And after exams, we'll go on a date to celebrate their being over, okay? Emmy grins, pleased by this proposal. Yeah, sure, that sounds great. As if to signal the end of the conversation, she leans in and kisses me. The rest of the night is not spent worrying about exams. Oh, here comes the drama. I'm gonna get yelled at by so many people. But you know what? People, you have to understand something about my humor. I'm the guy that made a joke at Kobe's expense the day he died. It's weird how easily Emmy and I keep from seeing one another after class now. Actually, I venture to say that it's vaguely disturbing. As easily as we've come together, we seem to have split apart without much trouble. Well, I guess that's not exactly true. We've both been pretty bummed after the last night together. And we get to see each other every morning for our runs. And just our runs, I might add. Lunch, too. I especially enjoy lunchtime with her. We have plenty of time to talk about everything outside of school, whereas the morning runs have become increasingly businesslike. I think it's because Emmy wants to make up for our foolery in the storage shed. But no matter how much we joke at lunch, I can't help feeling that I'm a little worried about her. She seems distracted more often, and I've caught her fidgeting nervously more than once. Never figured her to be someone who cared that deeply about exams, but they certainly seem to be taking their toll, even though they haven't even started. This is just a run-up, the deep breath before the plunge. Tomorrow, the real trial begins. Or the real exams, anyway. As for me, I actually don't feel that worried about exams at all. I'm not sure why. I mean, they're pretty important. My scores here will determine my odds of getting into a good university. Hell, if I'm not too cavalier now, it could spell doom for my academic career. But going into them, I feel confident that I'll come out on the other side okay. Mutel thinks I've got the science examination locked up at any rate. Or, as he says, the latest thing that should give you trouble in my exam, sir, is way beneath... Okay, I'm trying to pull a me playing Hisao, playing me, mimicking Muto, even though Muto's voice that I've chosen is played by me. Okay? This is face-off levels of acting. Fuck you. Then again, it is Muto who's telling me this. His praise of me carries... fucking face-off levels of acting, Ryan? His praise of me carries the veil of the implication that anything less than perfect for me would be a disappointment, which has actually caused me to fret more than I should about the exam. It's for that reason that I found myself in the library after class, poring over the textbook. Pretty simple things to look over. Some formulas of velocity, a few bits about friction. A walk in the park compared to my dreaded English exam. Never was good with languages. Oh man, you're preaching to the choir. I fucking fail at English, and I goddamn somewhat speak it! As I flip through the notes one more time, my mind begins to wander. After the exams are over, things should get easier. Soon we'll be graduated. Then off to college, hopefully. I remember my aberrant attempt to find out what Emmy plans to do after high school. She avoided the subject pretty deftly, as I recall. Heck, it seems that just about every time I push too hard, she dances around the subject, or distracts me through anal sex. Like a few days ago at lunch, when Rin wasn't around. Heh. Ah! Jeez! I've done it! I'm startled from my radio by Yuko's triumphant shout. God! Yuko seems mortified at my sudden starting. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I just got... And I really wasn't... It's just that... As she stutters, I move quickly to calm her down before she gets too agitated. Whoa! Hey! My words seem ineffective. Yoko continues to work herself into a complete frenzy. Hey, it's a library, and I shouldn't be easy there. Just calm down. One simple smack across the face is all that's really needed in a situation like this, Hisao. And really, I'm setting a bad example. And I'll get fired because... Oh my god, she's crying. No, seriously, at this point, I think you're legally allowed to smack her across the face. Yuko! Shouting seems to work, though I've drawn the ire of several other students studying in the... Oh, the rest of y'all can fuck off! Yoko snaps to attention, like a soldier who's just heard the captain bark an order. Sorry. Hey, calm the fuck down. You just startled me a little, and it's only because I was daydreaming instead of studying. So really, you got me back on task. This is a complete lie, but it seems to work. Yuko takes a deep breath and seems to calm down a little, though she keeps shifting around with a nervous energy that seems awfully familiar. So what's got you so excited anyway? Did you find the book thief? Yeah. The Yamaku cat burglar! We are not naming this thing the Yamaku cat burglar. To her credit, Yuko manages to convey her intense excitement in a whisper. I think I know who it is! Wow. I got an anonymous tip as to their identity. So I did some spying, and I think the tipster was right. Oh, really? And who was this, burglar? Yuko shuts her mouth, shaking her head decisively. Nope, I can't tell you that. Why the fuck not? You are not jerking me off here and stopping before I finish. It's between me and the burglar. I can't risk you warning him so that I'm onto his game. Oh, so it's a him! He could tip his hand early and blow town. You mean leave or actually explode the town? Then I'm left with no perp. Yuko, they're fucking books! When did Yuko start talking like a hard-boiled detective? I wouldn't warn them. Why the fuck would I care? If you've got to ask that question, then you don't need to know. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Congratulations, I guess? Thanks. For what? The cat burglar thing. Yuko nods and smiles appreciatively. So, studying for exams? Well, that was the plan. I'm not having much luck, though. Really? Is it because you can't find a book? I'm really sorry. I've been meaning to clean the shelves up for weeks now, but I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Well, wait. It's not that. I've got my book right here. To illustrate the point and hopefully calm Yuko down, I showed her the textbook in front of me. My mind just keeps wandering is all. Is it because of the noise in here? I'm trying to be more strict about noise levels, but I can't bring myself to yell at people. I mean, aren't their lives hard enough without me throwing my authority around? No, it's not the noise level either. I promise. I'm just... hell, I don't know. Worried about Emmy. Worried about us. Worried about what happens after we graduate. Emmy's been kind of weird lately. What do you mean? Well, you know we're dating now. I just don't know that we're actually, a couple. Or at least I don't know that we're beyond friends. Though friends normally don't fuck each other in the ass. Physically, we're a couple. Coupling, at least. It's like every time I try to find out more about her, or about what she wants to do with her life, she dodges the question. Like the other day, I was talking to her at lunch about some schools I've been looking into. And I asked her, have you looked in any schools lately? She shrugs in response, says no, and I ask why not. She says that she doesn't think that far ahead. I asked her why she had that policy, and I suddenly realized what I'm about to start describing, and wisely decided to clam up. She what? She had changed the subject. Wouldn't talk about it. Maybe it's an uncomfortable subject for her? Or she just doesn't think it needs explaining. Yeah, but it's not just that. Every time I find out what's been bothering her, she's saying just the subject, too. It's like she's being with me, but not getting close to me. Now that I've said it out loud, I feel worse. Yuko digests this bit of information. It seems to me that you're more serious about this than she is. I can almost feel my stomach twist into a knot. She's right. That's exactly what it seems like. But is this really what's going on? I mean... Sorry, I'm just talking nonsense. You shouldn't take my advice, you barely know me. I'm just a librarian, and I'm single, so you can imagine I can't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, I think you have a point. As much as it hurts to even consider it. Yoko seems to try desperately to find a way to soften the blow somewhat. Look. I'm probably wrong, but if you want to be sure of how obviously wrong I am, maybe you should just talk to her. Get some time alone and just talk about it. And don't let her change the subject either. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Or maybe I should just enjoy what I have and not look the gift horse in the mouth. We have fun hanging out, after all. And the runs are nice, and the other activities are nice, like fucking her in the ass, and talking to her is nice. Do I really need to get closer to her? What I've got right now is pretty good. But that's silly. I want to get closer to her. I want to be able to help her out with whatever is bothering her. But maybe I should just wait until after exams are over. Maybe she'll brighten up once the stress is past. If she does, then I don't need to worry about it anymore. But if she doesn't, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I thank Yuko for her advice and head back to my room. Maybe I'll be able to concentrate more on my studies in there. No, I won't. I have no idea how much longer this is. I'm at like 30-something minutes right now. I'm wondering if I should just stop here. I leave the room after finishing my final exam and breathe a sigh of relief. As I hoped the exams weren't so bad, I managed to breeze through just about everything but the English final. And even that was acceptable. I wonder how Emmy did. Even more so, how she's doing. She looked terrible at lunch today. I mean, she was pretty happy to be out of her wheelchair, but she was so exhausted. Alright, I'm actually going to save it here. Save. 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 Okay, what I'm going to do is my own little double feature. This episode's going to end, but uploaded right along with it will be the next episode. So I'm just going to do that. Are you okay? 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 Are we good? We got it? We got it? We got it? Good.